These bandits look drugged. What happened here?
Yeah, I mean, look at them all. They're fucking dancing. They're fucking happy. Now, hello everybody. Welcome back to, oh, there's a wolf. To Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We're gonna do the, A Friend Worth Dying For. Lost Tale of Greece. Now, I've been to this hideout before. These people were so not doing this. This chick doesn't look familiar. At all to me, anyway.
You saved me. Thank you.
Odyssey into the past, eh?
What happened to this camp?
Here! You know, I see why you like going on these quests. The bandits don't even put up a fight. And there's wine! Tastes a bit off, though.
Finally come to see a master at work, Barnabas?
That's lotus flower wine. The bandits are drugged.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Oh, back up. I don't want to fight near the cage. Oh, my. Nope. Fuck you. Hey, I got stuck. Oh, fuck me. Are you kidding me, Kassandra? You couldn't just not hit the fucking wolf cage? Like... Oh, Barnabas is actually fighting. Also, why are all the bandits fucking active now? Like... There we go. Like, what exactly made them all of a sudden know that they need help being hit, eh? Alright. Yeah, I do that often enough. I wonder if they count assassinations for that. Well, maybe I don't do it as often as I think. Fuck me. Not the one I wanted. There we go. Alright.
You drank lotus flower, Barnabas. Snap out of it.
A cyclops! A pig! A cyclops pig!
So I'm assuming that a friend worth dying for is going to be Barnabas here. Come on, there we go.
Come on, old man. Let's get you home.
So lotus flower wine. I think lotus, like, I think I've heard that poison before. But once I don't know enough about, plants and that. Because I think a lotus is a real plant. I'm not sure if it's actually poisonous.
That doesn't matter. The gods, they sent me a vision.
You said the name Lida.
The gods showed her to me. Lida was my wife.
You're married?
I thought I'd lost her a long time ago, but I saw her in my vision. She's alive. We just have to find her.
I'll help you find her, but a vision isn't much to go on.
There were 3 visions. In the darkness of a forgotten cave, Lida fed a cyclops. But then I saw her drinking wine with a witch. Then I could hear her singing like a siren.
Sure.
About this vision of the Cyclops.
Right. Theosa and Poseidon took my hand and led me deep into the heart of the caves of Anafi. There, I saw Lida feeding a young Cyclops.
So, Lida was drinking wine with a witch?
She herself showed me. The witch and Lida were dear friends, drinking wine together well into the night. In the background, I could see the ruins on Paros Island.
You said sirens.
Persephone showed me a painted wall. Behind it, sirens lurked. Leda was trapped. Then, Demeter warned me in her motherly voice. You dare not approach, lest your ears pollute your mind.
Good advice from both you and Demeter. But what should I use?
You believe me? Here, take this. Beeswax.
If Leda is alive, I'll find her. By the gods, that smells good.
The beeswax smells good, does it? Alright, let's see. Return to Barnabas. Okay. Did I do? No, there's no way. Alright, so let's see here. Feeding a Cyclops on Anafi. Eh? Have we been to any of these places? Like, he listed off a lot of locations there. Well, there's Paros, which I think was one. There's Anafi right here. Oh, and it's a cape that I've been to. Okay, well, since we've been there, let's head to that one first. So Anafi and Paros we've both been to. I don't remember what the third location was, so we'll see. Hopefully I've been to all the locations that this quest entails, but I mean, it seems to be taking me all over the place. But you know what? We'll do it anyway, even if it takes me into an area I haven't been before, just so that we can do it. I mean, we gotta help Barnabas, right? Also, we're not dying for him. I mean, it says a friend worth dying for. It's like, sure. But at the same time, like, besides the beginning, there wasn't really much of a threat. I mean, well, granted, we are going to see apparently a young Cyclops, but I mean, I've defeated fully grown Cyclopses, so I can't imagine a young one would be any worse. I don't think I showed my second Cyclops fight. It was not very different from the first one, because I think I showed the one... Did I show my Cyclops fight? Not sure, because there's one on these volcano islands here, on like the island that's over that way. Hello, Mr. Boar, that's going to attack me because you're an asshole. Yep, there it is. But they were very similar fights. I don't know if there's more than the two. I don't think there is at the moment anyway, but they made those two fights very similar. Like, obviously one was in like a little watery area, and the other one was in a volcano, which sounds like they should be different fights. But I mean, besides the fact that one used water and one used lava, the fights themselves were more or less the same. Like, all of their attacks and everything. I think I lost the first fight way more, because I think I may have lost the second fight in the volcano once, but I think I lost the first fight in the water area a few times. But, you know, it was also my first fight against the Cyclops. Find the Cyclops from Barnabas' vision. Alright. Well, you're also assuming that it's actually here. I mean, granted, we fought 2 Cyclopses and a Minotaur so far, so... Polyphemus, eh?
No closer, please!
I'm not here to hurt you.
Everyone hurt me because look different.
You're not the only one. I've been attacked my whole life for what I am.
Yeah, that's about what I thought.
You different, like me. Friends. Me Polyphemus. You little.
Sure, little. Polyphemus, I'm looking for a woman who was here.
No friend for a long time. You help make friend. friend fish together. You like fish?
So I help you make a friend to go fishing with, and you'll help me find the woman I'm looking for.
Pretty bitch. Little will see. Little will like. We go now.
Yep, that's about what I expected for, you know, a small Cyclops. It's just a dude missing an eye. I mean, to be fair, the first Cyclops in this game, he had both of his eyes, didn't he? Like the Cyclops guy at the very beginning of the game, like the mob boss guy, he had both of his eyes, didn't he?
Show bitch where lady help Polyphemus.
Polyphemus, this is important. Do you mean Lida?
Silly little. Not Lida. Lady.
I mean, what are the odds, right? Like, once again, we've had fights against monsters and that, but we haven't came across anything so far, and I mean, we're pretty decently far into the game, where, like, the actual gods themselves have done anything, right? So, I mean, what are the odds that this is, like, an actual vision, but at the same time, you know, the coincidence of what he said actually coming true, you know, because a lot of times, right, it's like, oh, it's like they just have a lot of information and then, like, they get drunk or wasted or something, like, their mind just pieces stuff together in such a way that with the information they already have, right? But I feel like he wouldn't have any information on this. Because, I mean, that's, like, how, like, mentalists work, right? It's like they have... It's also not even, like... Oh, goody, more fucking cats, because that's what I need. Fucking pigs. Hell. Fucking animals in this game are such a pain in the ass. It makes no sense how much damage they do to me, even though they don't do any fucking damage to, like, anyone else. And apparently I could have assassinated this one. Get the fuck off of me, you little prick.
Little think Polyphemus Cyclops.
You're nothing like the Cyclops from Kefalonia. He had one real eye and one fake eye. He picked on Little.
Oh, he did have a
Pick
fake
on
eye.
little. What you do?
I shoved his fake eye up a goat's ass.
Yeah, you did.
Funny.
Went back and found that goat later and got that eye back as well, unfortunately. I think when you do that, you get to... I remember if you sell the eye... You get, like, the eye and you get, like, a shard.
Hate Polyphemus.
Also, more pigs. I'm just gonna wait here until the pigs are done. Because, I mean... See, like, here's the thing I don't understand, right? Like... If I have a pet, it takes like 3 hits for them to kill it, right? And if I release an animal from a cage inside a base, it takes like 3 hits for them to kill it. But whenever you have animals like in the wild attacking, for some reason it takes them a lot longer to actually get them dead. Go. Yeah, what do you got? Nothing. Because you... you know what? I was gonna heroic strike him, but I can use the adrenaline. Is he on his way out? Yeah. I also... was here before. I don't remember there being all these extra people on this island. Granted, Polyphemus wasn't on this island last time I was here either, considering I had to go into that cave to complete the location, but still. Apparently he hides. Not that, you know, he was very good at it, all things considered. Alright. Hey, look, fish.
There, big guy. The beach is yours now to fish all you want.
Little think beach pretty.
It's ugly like you. I mean,
It depends on who's looking at it. Sure. I think it's pretty.
But still need friend to share. Polyphemus like poetry. Can practice with you. Tell Polyphemus what make little.
I have the strength of 10 warriors. I could lift a whole mountain above my head.
Strong like Polyphemus. Careful, no crush small things. What else?
Nothing makes me happier than celebrating. Drinking and singing are good for the spirit.
With friend. Polyphemus love to sing. More?
I mean, she sees her crew all the time, but I mean,
I wish I could be with my family. The last time I was happy, I was a young girl. I miss those days. I don't know why I'm telling you this. You're a good listener, big guy.
Little hurt inside. Like Polyphemus. For you.
This is beautiful, big guy.
More give for little spices from pretty green-eyed lady. Only give Polyphemus ever got.
This might be exactly what I was looking for. So you have a beach to go fishing.
Only need friend.
I can't stay here, big guy. But if I ever meet someone who loves fishing and poetry as much as you do, I'll send them your way.
A true hero conjures the strength of the gods, not from without, but from within. They know joy now only by enduring and besting life's sorrows, and history will never die, for it lives steadfast in a true hero's heart. Alright, I don't quite understand what the last bit had to do with Kassandra missing her family, but what, is there really a quest here? A minor strike here, eh? So you're telling me now that there's just people there? Oh, cost. There we go. Beware the siren call. That was like the last thing though, right? So we should... Oh, and what the hell is this one now? A tall point. Okay, so he saw her feeding the Cyclops, having wine. Right, Paros, yeah. Okay, so let's go to this one. There does not seem to be a good path to it. But whatever, we'll go do this one since that was the second part of his vision. Was her drinking with a witch. I wonder if we're actually going to come across somebody to send to that dude. Maybe the witch. Maybe one of the sirens. Who knows? Too easy or hard? Nah, I'm good on the difficulty I'm on. It is really easy, but I mean, I'm supposed to be a badass, right? So, badass go to badass. And I mean, I still, get in trouble sometimes when I get surrounded, but at least, now that I've turned down the difficulty from the beginning, I don't get my ass kicked by 3 dudes when I'm supposed to be like a legendary mercenary. I feel like I should be able to take 3 dudes on well enough. I mean, to be fair, even like turning up the difficulty, it wouldn't necessarily make the fights harder. It would just make them take longer. Like, it's not very often that I actually like right now, right? I go into a fight and I kill everybody fast enough that there's no real threat to me. But like on the higher difficulties, they took the lazy way, like 95% of video games out there do. And they just do the old, the bad guys have more health and they do more damage. And it's like, great, you've now officially made the game dumb. And it's games like that, like this one, where I play it on the lower difficulties because, the fights don't necessarily get harder, they just get longer. Oh, come on, it's like
I
right...
need to talk to her.
Because, like, there's quite a few games, right, where it's like, I could play them on a higher difficulty, Like this one, I could definitely probably play this on the higher difficulties. Like I would just have to pick my fights more easily, but or pick my fights a little bit better. And like odds are, I would need less open combat. But even then, I would just be less reckless. Like I've been in many fights where I haven't got hit at all. I've been in at least 40 fights where I've killed 3 guys and not taken damage based on that. Oh god.
These pigs look hungry.
And yet they're not. Oh wait, don't want knockout arrows, not for pigs. Don't know why they're not hostile, but whatever. Still gonna take them all down. There's also so many. I don't know if I'm supposed to be killing all of them, because like I said, they weren't hostile when I was down there. But like, I just don't want to have to fight them late. Oh, fuck me, out of arrows. In all honesty, they shouldn't even bother. Because like, it takes very little to craft arrows.
Kirky! I will rip you apart and feed you to your animals!
How dare you challenge an empress?
Am I supposed to... Oh, now I'm supposed to... Okay. Maybe I was supposed to talk to her beforehand. I don't know. I mean, here's the thing, right? With the way they made pigs in this game, I have a feeling that most people miss whatever that conversation was supposed to be. Because I imagine most people probably do like I did and just like immediately try and kill the pigs because the pigs are the most bullshit enemy in the game. Listen here, you. I need you to back the fuck up. So that I can kill you without... There we go. Any more? Oh, there's a treasure there. Okay. Let's see, we still have Cersei here. But it seems to be all the pigs. Goodbye. Man, that's going to be a lot.
Names and trophies. This bracelet was worn by a leader.
Oh, there we go. From F, her bow. From E, a most delightful statue. From L, a commoner's bracelet. From M, a clay pot. P, surrendered his sword. From X, nothing, a total waste. From K. Alright. And now, for some reason, there's a pair of lions here. Sure. Wow, look at all the arrows I got back. Holy shit. Alright. Put your swords away, because I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to fast travel until you do. Come on. Just put him back. Ah, fuck it. I'm gonna try anyway. Alright, so then the last ones we need to are on Kos, or we need to go to, is just the sirens. Whoops. I did that. So yeah, I don't know. There was probably a conversation that could happen beforehand, but once again, that was a lot of pigs. I wasn't gonna fucking risk it, considering how fucking bullshit pigs are in this game. Which is sad, right? Like, she could have had, like, an army of fucking lions or something there. I probably would have tried to talk to her. But army of pigs? Nope. Not a fucking chance. Immediately going hostile and killing them all. Find the arena and Pefka and face off against Extreme Fighter. Sure. I wonder, because, like, for quite a while now, like, a lot of times, you're, like, the mercenary that's right above you, will be in the arena, right? Like, the next mercenary will be right above you.
This is it.
But I don't know how often that resets, right? So, like, if I went to the arena, fought the next mercenary, like, I'm not sure how long I'd have to wait for, like, the next one to be in there. Because, I mean, I can hunt mercenaries, obviously, easily enough. But I don't really need to. Because, I mean, as soon as I hit rank 1, that gave me the... Or tier 1. That gave me the achievement. That gave me the horse. And, like... I think one of the S ranks, like, S2 maybe gave me something that will come into play later for my engravings, but...
That sound. Are there actual sirens here? I should put the beeswax in my ears, just in case.
Well, let's find out. I mean, there's definitely blood. There's definitely dead guys and living guys, though, so... Oh, wow, it's actually muted. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. There goes that. Oh, that sound wasn't muted for some reason, though. More dudes on the ground. More dead ones. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Hello, you. Goodbye, you. I am still hearing shit, though. What I'm wondering, though, is like... I guess I can do this as well, and it'll tag people. But what I'm wondering, though, is like... if I need to... like, if I should... like, should I have went through there? Like, maybe not. I'm gonna go back, because I'm not sure. Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure that, like, this was a location as well that I've obviously already been through. And these locations here always have, like for the most part anyway. Is it just her? Looks like it. Go.
Looks old.
Alright, so I'm assuming that's an instrument of some kind. Based on type of damage that, yeah. I'm assuming that's a weapon, but I'm not sure. Now, his vision did end here, right? Where she was trapped.
Please don't hurt us.
I'm not going to hurt you. I will free you. What are you doing here?
My whole life I heard tales of the siren song. A sound so sweet men would gladly die to hear it. You have no idea how dull life is for a fisherman with a love of poetry and music.
There we go.
You chose to be here.
I didn't know this is what I would find. By the time I realized there was no escape.
I found this of Los. What do you know about it?
That one was special. They stole it from the woman who escaped. But that was a long time ago.
This tomb is full of bloodthirsty women. Who are they?
No one speaks. They drain my blood, then boil and drink it. In their rituals, they scream into the night. I'm so tired, but I never sleep. Please save me.
So, what are you doing here?
My whole life I heard tales of the siren song. A sound so sweet men would gladly...
Okay, so that's
You're
weird.
obsessed with poetry, and you're a fisherman. I have an opportunity for you to have both those things, without being held like some animal.
Anything would be better than this.
Come with me.
Okay, that's good. I was like, join my crew and I'll take you there. It's like, or let's go now. It's like, well... Because I honestly, I picked let's go now because I assumed... Because I don't know why I didn't have the little symbol. But like, the join my crew now, I thought maybe it would just like, he would join... Like, he would actually be join my crew. Glad I chose that one, though. Now, the question is, though, is this going to take me to my ship, which is nowhere near...
I can't stay with you,
Oh, there
big
it is.
guy. But I think I found someone you should meet. Evrilojos. This is Polyphemus. Polyphemus Evrilojos.
Show you cave.
Show me everything, my big friend. This is the grandest, most spectacular shore on which I've ever laid my weary eyes. I want to see it all.
You little, but big heart. Take this special gift.
Okay, so at some point, Lita escaped from the Siren Ladies, but they got her little instrument thing there. She was on this island with Polyphemus and gave him herbs, which I'm assuming are going to help because they're going to, like, come from a specific place.
Those grey peaks are the mountains of Anathi. Careful. My vision showed a horrible cyclops lurking in the darkness.
Uh-huh. Already dealt with it.
About my leader, do you have any news?
In the cave, I found a man. I took these spices from him.
Ah, my leader. Do you think the man you found was a cyclops? Then she concocted an elixir from these spices and helped him to grow a second eye?
Barnabas, there was no Cyclops on Anafi any more than there was one on Kefalonia.
Have faith, my friend. Lida was there.
I mean, we didn't say she wasn't. We just said the dude wasn't the
I
actual
found this
Cyclops.
bracelet. And a lot of pigs.
I can explain. Lida had it and was transformed into a pig by Kirki. When she was turned back into a beautiful woman, she gave this to Kirki to remember her by.
I mean, it could be Lita's bracelet.
Right as always, old friend. Which means we're one step closer to finding Lida.
I mean,
You
I didn't
think
have a good
correctly.
option there.
The gods would never lie. Aside from Volus and Apathy. But never mind them.
I'm not happy with that option because it could be Lita's bracelet. There's no reason it couldn't be. The list said that she got the bracelet from L. L is the beginning of Lita's name. But, I mean...
I found this Avlos on a siren. If you could call her that.
An Avlos. My wife always loved these. I bet she learned to play it alongside the sirens as they sung men to their deaths. Just like her.
I'll bet the sirens and Lida were good friends.
She was so mesmerizing. Her song always worked on me.
All that for a bracelet, an Avlos, and some spices.
But look! I know this bracelet too well. The women of the Siege Plains wear them. These spices are native to the lands of Demeter. And this Avlos is marked by a craftsman in the Parnes Mountains.
They're all from Attica.
The cave! They're all around the one known as the entrance to the underworld. It can't be a coincidence. Is that where Lida is?
There's only one way to know. Let's go.
Most would have called me crazed, but not you. You truly are my best friend.
It's nothing. Now, let's find your wife.
I mean, once again, I'm
What
not...
does Lida look like?
She was the most beautiful woman I've ever known. Beautiful dark hair and skin. Her green eyes sparkled like jewels. And when she drank, could she fight?
Ah, she sounds fun.
She was that and more, my young friend. So much more. It's been so long. I wonder if Lida would even recognize this old face.
See, now, once again, right, I'm not 100% happy with my option for that last one, because, like, my options were that or sirens aren't real, and, I mean, I understand the two, but, I mean, like, with what Kassandra's, well, no, I guess they were decent choices. It's just, like, with what Kassandra has faced off against currently, right? It's, like, oh, yeah, don't I have, like, one armor birds in Arcadia? It's like she's fought 2 Cyclops. The hell? No. Like 2 Cyclops and a fucking Minotaur, right? Like at this point, I don't think that she would just be like, sirens aren't real. Like these sirens weren't sirens. They were just really pissed off at women, apparently. But I don't think that she would just straight up say sirens aren't real. It'd be like, these ones weren't actual sirens. Which, you know, would be the truth. I don't know. I'm assuming you can just like shut him down entirely and be like, nah, this was a waste of time. Because I mean, I did have the option there, but it always like, I don't know. Because like, there's a lot of these where you get like the option to help them, or you get the option to be like, nah, not right now or something. And those ones there, it always feels like it's when like I've never clicked one though, because I'm always scared that it'll just straight up end the quest. Like it won't. Like, you know, when you say, like, oh, not right now, like, you won't actually get the option to go back and do it, you know? I'm not sure if that's the case, because I've never wanted to try it. And, I mean, you have saves, and, like, auto-saves as well, which we used in the last video. You know, come to think of it, because, like, in the last video, if you watched it, right? Like, we had the chick, we brought her the horse, and then she rode off the cliff with it. If I failed that, because I failed that quest, which is why we had to use the autosave, right? If the horse died, I wouldn't have met her. She wouldn't have fed the horse the apple and then rode it off the cliff thinking it was a Pegasus. So that horse breeder would have still been alive. Now, I can't think of a way to not have the blacksmith die. Or the other guy. But I mean, technically you could have saved her, I guess. But anyway, somehow I doubt we're actually going to find Lita. We might find a lady that has L for a name. We don't really, because like, you know, nobody that we met has actually said Lita. The guy in with the siren said, you know, a woman. The bracelet was owned by somebody who had L for an initial. And the Cyclops, when you said Lita, he said, no, not Lita, lady. You know, which, whatever, right? I mean, it's not like you tried to teach him your name, so there's no reason to think that maybe Lita would have tried to teach him her name. But we also don't know exactly how long the lady was there with him. That was very weird. That was like a very weird freeze frame there. Alright. Entrance to the underworld.
They'll be watching for me. I need to be careful.
Or do you? When you have magic ping abilities. Oh, well, there's blood going this way. Oh, wait. Is that an investigate thing? Nope, just a drop. So let's go this way if there's blood. Oh, and then there's light and even more blood.
There's so many bodies.
Yeah,
Is
there's...
this the underworld?
Well, last I checked, the spirits went to the underworld. Lita of Ithaca, your father abandoned you in death, so has your mother. I'm here for you. Imagine your perfect life, bearing my children, tilling my fields, baking my bread. Any woman would kill for such a life, wouldn't you? Well, by the looks of it, killed you. So, I mean, that's something, right? I think he's from Ithaca, isn't he?
Kassandra. Lida?
Stop! I'll kill you if you come any closer. Who sent you? Belenos? Adigles?
Relax. We're here on our own.
You haven't aged a day. Is this the underworld? Lida, it's me, Barnabas.
That was my father's name. I never told it to anyone.
Father?
Yep, that's what I thought.
Young one, please. What was your mother's name?
The same as mine. Lida of Ithaca.
You were right, old friend. Lida survived, but not the way your visions told you. This is your daughter.
Impossible. You have no proof.
Young one, a lifetime ago, your mother and I sailed side by side. The night I lost my eye, a tempest overwhelmed us and ran us into the rocks. Lida was so brave. She roped together some of the splintered hull. I held her and I said, don't stop paddling.
Until you reach the shore.
Oh, she told you this story. Good.
After all this time, Matter said you were a king who died fighting the Hydra. You need to know. Matter, she's...
I understand. We'll grieve her together.
I hate to interrupt, but leader, you did threaten us with a blade. And there were bodies.
After Matter died, I took over the farm. Ever since, suitors have tried to marry me for my fortune. When that didn't work, they decided it would be easier to kill me for it.
You've been defending yourself. Let us help.
These kind of people don't stop until they have what they want. You mentioned 2 names?
Pelenos and Anticles. They both live nearby. I can show you where.
Let's go together.
With you by my side, we'll be unstoppable.
Right. Together. Into battle.
Oh, wow. All right, we made out that cave fast. You know, I like that. That was a good twist, I guess. I'm also going to assume that we're going to get the option to recruit her at the end of this, but at the same time, if she's been killing these people to keep her farm, she may not actually want to come.
Again in the golden fields. Tell me, did she ever remarry?
She did. He was a good man, kind to her and to me.
Good. I pray to the gods that if she lived, she would live happily. The gods listened.
Look at Barnabas being all evolved and, you know, understanding. Alright, Lita, where the fuck are we going? You said they live nearby. And you seem to be taking us to a temple. I mean, we could have got horses. I mean, I can summon one out of the ether for myself. I don't know how or what you would do.
Oh, there they are.
Okay. So we got that one and that one, eh? Well, you know what? Let's just try this.
Shooting suitors works up a thirst. Let's toast to victory.
And there we go. Yeah, got a bounty hunter on me now. That seems about right. I probably could have stealth killed that first one I killed, but the second one, it's not really in an area to manage that, so I'm fine with it.
My mother's farm and my life are safe. With all my heart. Thank you, both of you.
And thank you for making this old man happy again. Now, about that wine.
About what wine? I don't remember anyone saying anything about wine. Last time I got drunk, I got tricked by a fucking Trojan like a Trojan horse. I mean, it ended all right, but still. Me and all the soldiers got wasted, and they fucking Athenians rolled a Trojan horse up into the camp. Like, the fuck? Yeah, I'm sure Kassandra's learned from that and, you know, doesn't drink as much when she parties. Because, you know, I'm sure that's something that Kassandra would learn.
So now that you have your life back, what will you do with it?
Honor my mother. Protect our farm and our fortune.
I was hoping you'd join your old pater on the Adrestia. There is a woman aboard, Lola, that I met in Vilos. You two should meet.
The gods sent me a sign by bringing you back to me to save this place. I can't dishonor them and Matter by leaving.
Oh, God. I mean, I could have her join us. It's a lost tale of Greece. It's Barnabas' daughter. She might actually be good, like a really good lieutenant to have. And I mean, I know that this is technically, you know, Kassandra's opinion, but it's guaranteed to be what happens. But at the same time, I mean, she has a life here. We just, you know, we helped her save her. Yeah, fuck it.
You're right. This land needs you.
Pater, our farm is yours. One day, when you've sailed the world and want a stable home, you will have one here. But unless Demeter herself burns these silos down, I know I'm acting in the will of the gods.
You all right?
She's as strong as her mother. I couldn't be more proud. I only wish she'd change her mind.
Maybe she will. In the meantime, whenever we sail past these lands, let's make it a point to stop in and say here.
I mean, I could always burn the silos down. Fuck. Alright, hey, look at that. She actually gave me a legendary sword for that? Holy fuck. Let's see. What is it? 20% damage with critical assassinate. And 17% assassin damage. I mean, that's pretty fucking good. It would lower my assassin damage a little bit, but more... Although... Oh... I don't know, because like critical assassinate, I actually haven't needed to use it when I have my assassin gear on for a while. My regular assassin. And for the most part, every time I go for the critical assassination, I fucking get detected like as it's loading up. And considering how long it takes for the critical assassinate to actually activate, it's really fucking annoying. And I end up just ending up in combat before she actually gets the assassination off. But hey. So we reunited Barnabas with his daughter. We could have taken her, but I feel like it was a better choice to leave her here. Like I said, the fact that I got a legendary sword from it means that she probably was a very good lieutenant to have. But whatever. Feel like I made the right choice. So thanks everybody for watching. And I'll see you next week.